This fabulous box of Star Wars fashion has just arrived from my US mailbox, so let's dig in and see what's here.
Hello there, welcome to the Kessel Runway show.
Hello there and welcome to the Kessel Runway YouTube channel. So today I have a new haul that has just arrived from my US mailbox. So if you're unfamiliar, if you live in the US and you don't know what it's like for international fans, a lot of companies that sell Star Wars fashion and collectibles just don't ship outside of the US. This can be, sometimes it's because of licensing agreements, they're just not licensed or allowed to send their licensed products outside of the United States, and other times just because international shipping can be a hassle for smaller companies and that, and they don't want to sort of deal with the fuss. So I use the freight forwarding company MyUS. So I get bits and pieces from American companies and I get it all bundled up in my mailbox, and then every so often I get a big parcel like this one arrives. So it's very, very exciting. This stuff is a little bit older for you guys in the US because you would have been able to get it within a week or so. There's a little bit of a lag. Obviously I have to get stuff mailed from the company to my mailbox. It sits there for a bit as all the bits and pieces all join up together, and then it comes over to me here in New Zealand. So there's some weeks, sometimes possibly even months, depending on how long I've had to wait for these things. So it's very, very exciting. It's always like Christmas when I get one of these parcels arriving. So I've just quickly opened it just to get rid of the address and such off the outside of the box, and I haven't checked what's inside. Sometimes I almost forget because it's been there for so long and it's just listed as like handbag or dress, and I can't remember what exactly it is. So very, very excited to get stuck in and share with you guys what I picked up this month. So let's get into it. Okay, so this thing, I'm so excited. I caught sight of this and I instantly remember what this one was. So if you can see, we can just make out the repeating Naboo symbol there. So this is of course from the Her Universe Celebration collection, where they did a whole bunch of Padme items, and you know I love Padme Amidala. I had to get my hands on this. This one was really tricky. So they did their release as sort of celebration, they did it online at the same time, but unfortunately Her Universe is one of those companies that does not ship to freight forwarders. So I've got a handful of very lovely US based friends that do help me source items from Her Universe. So they buy it from Her Universe for me, they forwarded it on to my US address, and then it comes to me. So this one's taken a little bit of a tiki tour across America and then across the globe to me here in New Zealand. But you know, I work around the system. I have to have my hands on this. So very, very excited. I'm guessing that means that the other bits and pieces I bought from the collection are also in this box. A long time coming. Very, very excited to get these in my hands. So I will have closer up reviews of these items later on. I just wanted to do a bit of a first impression unboxing of the bits and pieces. So this one is also from the Her Universe collection. Now this thing looks amazing. So you might be able to make out, I can just see the from the archives tag there up here at the top. This one is of course a lace top inspired by Padme's wedding dress. So it's got this sort of gorgeous antique lace with pearls on it. Very, very pretty. Of course, if you know my personal story, I got engaged at the filming location for where Padme and Anakin got married. So anything to do with the villa or Padme getting married is very, very special to me. So that one was definitely on my must-have list. So next up, another Her Universe item. This one is the Padme Geonosis top. So it's of course inspired by her white top, sometimes referred to as her battle or arena outfit that she wears in Attack of the Clones. It's got the sort of the chest detail here at the top. Very, very cool. Very keen to get in and have a look at these things all closer up, but just doing a quick first impression look here. So next up we have, okay, this is the also Her Universe. This is the Princess Leia Bespin dress. So this is not the first time Her Universe has taken a crack at making a Bespin dress. They did one some years ago that had embroidery, and this time it looks like they have done it with printing instead. So very pretty, different fabric to the one that they used last time. So very keen to have a closer look at that one later on. Of course, Leia's Bespin gown is amongst fans' sort of favorite of her outfits from the original trilogy. So of course, very good inspiration there for outfits. So gonna have a look here at the red one. So this is another universe item. This one is inspired by the throne room invasion gown that Queen Amidala wears in The Phantom Menace, and we can just see some of that gorgeous gold embroidery there on this red knit sweater. It's beautiful, isn't it? Looks like my mailing forward company has gone and checked the parcel here because it's open, but that lets me go and have a little look at the embroidery there. Isn't that gorgeous? I definitely love that. Some of my favorite ever pieces inspired by this particular Amidala outfit is my gorgeous sort of galactic queen cardigan from Alhofer Design with that gorgeously soft faux fur. This one kind of reminds me of that. It'll be interesting to compare the two because it looks like, if I see through the plastic, that there is some faux fur on this one as well. So I'll be very interested to have a look at those two side by side, see how they compare. Okay, I can also see another vibrant color here. This is the, I don't know if it was a pullover or a hoodie or a sweatshirt. Honestly, I was trying to frantically make sure that I didn't miss out on these pieces. Didn't even really stop to have a look. They call this one, it's listed as the Padme Flame hoodie. So of course, inspired by the Flame handmaidens from Phantom Menace. Padme also wears the outfit, so it does fit within a Padme wardrobe. You can just make out the sort of from the archive tag in here as well. So this one looks like this one's going to be really soft. It's got some gorgeous sort of velvet there. I'll see if I can just get my hands in there and have a look. Yeah, that's lovely and soft. Can't wait to have a closer look at that one. An iconic costume from Phantom Menace that doesn't get used in licensed fashion very often, so very keen to have a look at that closer up. So that looks like that's the last of those bits and pieces. Let's have a quick look and see what else I've got here. So this one looks like it's come from Amazon, and it is the Loungefly Bouche Layer wallet. So this is so cute. I love Bouche Layer. She doesn't get used very much in licensed merchandise at all. So I saw this and I had some Amazon money that I was like, you know what, I'll spend my gift card and get something neat like this because it didn't show up here in New Zealand. Sometimes we get some of the US exclusive items here in New Zealand, from some of our local stockists imported, and other times they didn't, and this one unfortunately didn't make it to New Zealand. So I was very, very glad that I was able to grab it from Amazon because Amazon doesn't care about freight forwarding. I order from Amazon all the time and they send to my US mailbox no problem, so always very happy about that. And it's got some cute little thermal detonator print there in the middle. I like these new sort of open ones. You don't need to fuss with the zip going around the outside, but we've still got a zipper compartment there, so nice and easy to get out all your cards. And we've got a little thermal detonator there on the back, so very keen to take a closer look on that. Really like the shine that they've used there for the visor on that. So a bit of an unusual one. If you don't know what this is, it's going to look like an odd shape to you, but for anybody that loves Princess Leia's costume from the beginning of Return of the Jedi, you're going to recognize that straight away. So that's a really fun item. Okay, oh, we've got some jewelry here. Okay, so I'm not quite done with the universe haul apparently. So these are Naboo symbol earrings in a lovely gold. So of course, scrambling to order all that beautiful Her Universe Padme Amidala stuff. These ones caught my eye. I couldn't see them in the photos from the booth from Celebration. They must have been in the counter. So when they showed up on the website, they were a complete surprise. So very, very happy to see that they have turned up nicely. Oh, and it looks like on the back, it is made by Sales One. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on that, but yes, I love Sales One. They are probably the jewelry company I own the most from. They do some gorgeous designs, and I find that they just last really well. They're always really comfortable to wear. My most worn Star Wars jewelry is made by Sales One, so I get the feeling these are going to join the ranks of items I wear an awful lot. So very happy that they have arrived safely. So let's have a look. Okay, oh, this one's by Sales One as well. Naboo symbol necklace. Okay. I know I'm not gonna open everything, but I just have to have a quick little look at this one. Okay, that one is stunning. Look at that. That is so pretty. Oh, look at that gold in the box as well. Oh, Oh my gosh, I really wish that they had done this as a wider release, because us international fans really have to jump through a lot of hoops to buy from her universe, and I really feel like this kind of stuff deserves to be worn and bought and celebrated by anyone around the globe. I mean, honestly, I love the Nabu symbol. I've written about it before. It is the symbol of sort of strong, powerful woman. I mean, Padme and her handmaidens are such a sort of an inspiration to me, and I had to have this piece, and it is that is just stunning. Honestly, I really hope that, honestly, I feel like there's some money to be had if you are an American fan and you want to help out your fellow fashionistas. If like the Disney park shoppers, I feel like there'd be a lot of people that would be keen if you bought some of these and put them up on eBay. I'm sure people would be very, very keen to grab them, because her universe doesn't ship to freight forwarders, unfortunately. Okay, enough about that. Let's check out this new one. This is from Cakeworthy. So I spotted this bag a little while ago. I love the design. I have the jacket that they did with this print. It's classic. I've even got a huge big bed throw with this pattern on it. So it's something I really remember a lot. And I ummed and ahed about it. And then all of a sudden it was half off. And I was like, yes, it was meant to be. Let's grab it. So very, very keen to check out Cakeworthy. I don't have a bag from them yet. So obviously there's some similarities to other popular Star Wars bag makers. So I'll be very keen to check it out and see how it compares to some of the others, because the price point is very affordable. So definitely keen to see how that one compares. And I love that silver and white trim on it. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? I love that repeating print. Definitely keen to check out, see the pattern placement and everything, how that stacks up. Very, very pretty. Okay, you can see the other bits and pieces here look like they are all Harveys. So of course Harveys did a recent collection, kind of was announced for May the 4th, but it was released a little while later, gave us some breathing room after all the May the 4th releases to let your sort of bank balances recover. But they did this kind of new sort of almost patchwork one where they took patterns from their popular designs in the past and kind of did them all together. So I was able to grab a few pieces from the release. I know their stuff often sells out within like minutes, so I was really surprised that I was able to grab the pieces that I wanted from this collection. But it seems like in this range, I grabbed the comic and action figure purse. So you can see there's a strip there with the vintage action figures, one of my favorite designs that Harveys has done, and the comic one here across the top. And it has it again on the back there. It's got a chain handle. Very cute sort of little clutch or coin purse or something for an evening out. Love that, especially something that you can grab a hold of if you can't afford or can't get a hold of the bigger bags, because the bigger bags do sell out very quickly. Now this one was my #1 wish list item from that collection, their sort of classic tote bag with all of the patterns there. So we've got sort of Chewbacca bandolier here, action figures, comic, the Princess Leia one, the R2-D2, and we've sort of got like a galactic sort of Death Star type one up here at the top. And we've got sort of the big, don't remember what's on the other side of this. See if I can flip it around. It's got the Star Wars logo there. I don't actually know what's on the other side of it. I'll have to have a look at that later. And we can see we've got the same sort of pattern repeating there. I love their seatbelt fabric bags. They're so durable. I've got a couple of them. I've got this one. It's one of my favorites. So when I saw them doing this one, I was like, you know what? It's a little bit of everything, and I really like that. They did one design where it was kind of like a crosshatch woven that I felt wasn't quite as successful a design as this one. This one to me was definitely the standout from that collection. So very, very excited. Harveys does ship internationally, but I do find that it's cheaper shipping within the US, so I get it sent to my mailbox and then bundled along rather than paying the international shipping, because these bags are kind of heavy actually. So I'm not surprised that the international shipping on one bag is a little high, so it saves me a lot of money to get everything all bundled up. And I like having the sort of effect of Christmas time when I get everything all bundled together like that. So last but not least, this one you may recognize. It's also a Harveys bag, but this one came out a year ago. So unfortunately this one sold out really quickly and I couldn't get my hands on it. So after I grabbed the more recent collection, I went hunting around on eBay to see if there was any chance of me being able to find this one. And thankfully I found a listing. It's still in its plastic with all its tags and everything like that on it. And it was basically the same as retail. I was so excited to be able to find this one and add it to my collection. It's a one-sided print, so it's a little bit different to the other ones, but I mean, come on, it's 100 layer. It's the I love you, I know. It's got these these are like extra patches sewn over the top. It's really pretty. This vibrant sort of pop art with orange. I'm definitely so happy that I was able to grab that one because I was so sad that I missed out on that collection. It sold out so fast. I've been slowly grabbing pieces and picking up bits and pieces that I missed out on that collection to add to my collection. So now I finally got sort of the hero piece from that collection, their classic tote bag. So definitely very keen to have a look at that one in person. So that was a fantastic haul. Super excited to go through this all properly later. So I got 2 tote bags, Cakeworthy backpack, a little clutch, I got earrings, necklace, I got the Loungefly wallet, and of course the bundle of Padme Amidala fashion and a Princess Leia dress from her universe. So very excited here. It's like Christmas. I know you guys probably already have all this stuff. I saw that some of the Padme stuff sold out really fast. I do hope that they're gonna just take the hint and do more, restock it for those of us that perhaps missed out on some of the pieces, or just look into getting the international license. So those of us that absolutely love Padme, love Star Wars fashion, don't have to sort of jump through all these hoops. I'm very blessed to have a network of friends in the US that can help me get my hands on this, because honestly, when I saw these things, I thought I was about to gonna cry if I couldn't get my hands on this, because I have written about my love of Padme and Padme inspired fashion for years now, and I was simultaneously very excited that her universe was doing this collection, but at the same time very sad, because I knew just how many people like me would potentially miss out because they do not ship internationally and they don't ship to freight forwarders. So it really does restrict just how many of us fashion Star Wars fangirls can get our hands on this, and it really does deserve to go out to a wider audience. But anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my fun little haul. I'm gonna have so much fun taking a closer look at each and every piece here on the channel, so I can dive into each one and really go through all the details, because honestly these are just stunning. I love their embroidery that I can just see through the plastic, and those Harveys bags, and just, yeah, so excited. So I hope you enjoyed my US mail haul video here. I'll have photos and reviews up on the blog and YouTube channels shortly. Thank you so much for watching, and may the force be with you.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, check out our other videos, and subscribe for alerts about new uploads. Thanks for watching, and may the force be with you.